football outside the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Sir, can I get your immediate reaction to the game, please?
We just weren't good enough. Just weren't good enough tonight. I mean, Saka was very average. Martinelli never really was in the game. Odegaard was ineffective. Having Jorginho out was Jorginho was actually pretty good, but having Partey out was not good. And we just farted around at the back too much. Too many self-inflicted wounds. I mean, their first goal was all Tomiyasu. So anyway, very disappointed. But you know what? Football ain't played on paper; it's played on the pitch. So there's plenty of time to go.
What does this mean for the title race, sir?
We're still in it. We win our game in hand. We're still top of the league, but no, it ain't. I mean, it doesn't. We don't give a lot of confidence. That's for sure. So anyway, onwards and upwards.
Outside the Emirates, Arsenal 1, Man City 3. Give us your instant reaction to the game. What do you make of it?
I think that we were poor, honestly. I think that City, I mean, for the first half we came out all right. Second half, I thought we could have won, but then obviously City got that goal.
What does this mean for the title race, in your opinion, sir?
I mean, obviously, game in hand. I still believe.
Do you think Arsenal can go and turn them over at Manchester?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Today, the way Pep's out, very attacking. Did you think he got one over on Arteta today, tactically?
Yeah, you could say so. I mean, we didn't have a good team, did we? It was our strongest team. Well, we had a good team, not our strongest team. Partey was out. Obviously, Jesus has been out, but what can we do?
Do you think Nketiah should have scored them headers?
100%. Definitely. A striker should be hitting those and hitting them in the back of the net. No arguing about it.
Nketiah's been on great form, but do you think we suffered not bringing in a striker in January?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a difficult one for me. I don't know.
Still confident, still believe?
Yeah, 100%. Come on.
Love that. Thanks for your time. Have a safe journey home. Outside the Emirates, Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give me your immediate reaction to the game. How do you assess that, sir?
Disappointing, really. I think we were in the game in the first half, bossed it, gave away a silly goal. In fact, we gave away all 3 goals. Poor passing in the second half. We didn't dominate enough, but it's just disappointing. But it's still a long way to go. Long way to go.
What's the implications for the title race? Where do Arsenal stand currently?
I think if you asked all 60,000 people here today about a title race, we wouldn't be mentioning it. We would keep going game by game and go from there. We've got Villa on Saturday. We've got to win that game, and we've still got a game in hand on City. So it's just one game at a time. We'll be there at the end. Don't worry.
How much of a loss was Partey today, and how well did Jorginho play, in your opinion, sir?
A couple of my Chelsea pals said he does go missing, Jorginho, in a big game. I think he played well in the first half. Second half he went missing. Partey is a massive loss. But you know what? It's a big team, and you know, if we haven't got the players in there who can come in and boss the game, then it's down to us. We've got to look at ourselves. There's enough quality in our team to do well. We didn't do it today. They got the upper hand, and it's 3-1 to them. So.
Nketiah's been in fine form for Arsenal. He's been scoring goals and chipping in with his fair share of goals. Should he have scored those headers today, sir?
Well, should he, would he, could he? You know, it's kind of he scored a cracker early on in the season. Yeah, with a different complexion of the game, but it's what it is. I'm really kind of quite relaxed about it. I don't know why, because I'm so superstitious and moody, but it's what it is. We'll go again Saturday and we'll be there.
Where do Arsenal finish this season?
First or second.
Pitch football outside the Emirates, Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give me your immediate reaction to what we saw today.
I think we got done. I think Pep did a number on us. We had the ball. They let us have the ball. On our back three, on our back four, we had the ball, but we couldn't play it through. They was playing long balls over. They was waiting for the chances, and they took them.
Pep got one over on Arteta today, tactically, the way he set up.
100%. Well, the result tells us that. So I think it's a hard one to take. We had the ball. It's not like we played badly, but we didn't have the cutting edge up front, and they had their chances and they took them. They waited for us to make some mistakes and they took advantage. They punished us every time.
How much of a loss was Partey today? Secondly, how did Jorginho do in his role?
From what I can see, I think Jorginho did all right, to be honest. I can't say it was they overran us in midfield, or I can't say that. I think I didn't really say we missed Partey. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Jorginho's performance today.
What's the implications for the title race with this defeat at the Emirates tonight?
It's a big one because we've spent how many months at the top of the league, and now everyone's going to say, "I told you so." And if the players start to believe that, then all the confidence is, you can see the confidence is going out of them a little bit. If it continues like that, we can go to Villa and slip up again, and then it's all over. It's curtains.
How crucial now is that decision of VAR at Brentford?
Yeah, very crucial. But I don't know. We've still got 16 games left. There's going to be other decisions for and against. It kind of, you can't go on about that. If you need to forget about that, we need to be beating teams like Brentford. We need to not lose at home, today. So you can't really blame VAR.
I know you're a bit deflated. Can Arsenal realistically win the Premier League this season?
For sure. We've got to keep believing. We have got to keep believing. I think some of the teams have kind of worked out a bit how to play against us, and we might need to switch it up a little bit. But I do believe that we've still got a game in hand. If we can go on another run like we did, why not?
Held a pitch football. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give me your immediate reaction to the game today.
Overall, they deserve to win. I think De Bruyne played well. Mistakes cost us as always, just a bit of naivety from the young boys, but it's still in our hands, still got a game in hand. It is what it is, I guess. Lessons learned. Atmosphere was brilliant, just a couple of mistakes. I think maybe Martinelli needs a little rest, bring Trossard in, but Eddie as well maybe could have put us 1-0 up, but I need to rewatch it. It's one of those things.
What's the implications in the title race for this result?
Not a huge amount. Like I said, we've got a game in hand, so if we win it, we're still top of the league. So we just got to take the positives from that, hopefully get out of this little rut that we're in, and hopefully the decisions go our way in terms of referees and VAR, because we don't need any more of that.
You mentioned the VAR. How crucial now will that goal given against Brentford be, where Arsenal currently sit in the table?
I don't think it's just necessarily that one. It's all of the ones this season. We could have had a penalty at Everton. We could have. There was the VAR decisions in all the games. The penalty we should have had against Southampton. It's just been continuous errors. So I think it's all going to play a part. This old riff-raff that it all comes back round and it evens itself out. And absolutely no chance. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
The way City set up today was very brave. 3 at the back, very attacking formation. Has Pep Guardiola got one over Arteta tactically today in the way that the game's played out?
I think that I don't know if he necessarily had one over us. Again, if we got the first goal, it's a different game. But he always seems to attack us, doesn't he? He doesn't. We should have done a Spursy and played maybe 5 at the back. We'll never do that, but I think maybe next time we might be able to get his number. I mean, last year we should have won. Let's be honest. This year, first half, we should have been a goal up maybe. So it's one of those things, I guess.
Can Arsenal go to Manchester and beat Manchester City, beat the current champions as they stand?
Well, I hope so. We haven't won there for quite a while, to be fair. Anything's possible in football, I guess.
Pitch football outside the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
We played well. Jorginho fielding well for Partey, but we gave a ball away too much. Simple as that's the bottom line. Gave a ball away too much, and that was our downfall. There weren't a lot in it until the 70th minute, I don't think. Trossard should have come on earlier. Nketiah is our downfall. The January transfer window was our downfall. Because we didn't sign a clinical striker in the January transfer window, that's what has made us lose the league. I believe we ain't gonna win it now.
You think now that that's the title race done for Arsenal?
We've lost our momentum. That's the problem. We had a good momentum going in 3 games that fucked us right up. But I'm obviously upset. But it ain't the end of the world, is it? You know what I mean? But not signing a striker was our downfall.
If you look at the draw at Goodison, then the draw at Brentford, the goal that should never have been.
I was at Brentford. The goal shouldn't have been, but it don't matter. You should have a striker that can score more goals. You can't take 1 point from them 2 games. That is the worst.
Yes.
That is the worst thing of this all, and that's even worse.
Disappointment.
Yeah.
Pure disappointment.
Now, the way Pep set up today, he set up with a very attacking team. He knew he had to get the win. Do you think he's tactically got one over Arteta today?
Oh no, they've got better players. You look at it. They fielded 3 midfielders, and the rest were attacking midfielders or attacking players. Do you know what I mean? They had 7 attacking players, 3 defenders, and then 1 goalkeeper. We didn't have. It was like Nketiah went missing. Them 2 headers cost us a game today. I would have been happy with a draw. I said to my old man when I left the house today, I said I'll take a draw all day long. But no, look, we played well, but we just aren't on their level yet. And I think that's we gave the ball away too much, and Eddie's our downfall. Simple as we're missing Jesus and part. But as I said, Jorginho had a good game. Didn't have placed the foot wrong.
Big shoes to step into for Partey, the way he's been playing for Arsenal.
Yeah, of course, but he's got the experience. As I said, he didn't put a foot wrong tonight. Rubbish. Yeah, I think, as I said, the 2 things for me was giving the ball away too much and not having a clinical striker up front.
You said we lost momentum. Do you think that's the title decided now?
I wouldn't say decided. If I come every home game, if you see me here again and you ask me in 2 games' time, I'll give you a definitive answer then.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Pitch football outside the Emirates, Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
Dreadful, mate. I think they made too many mistakes, too many passes in the back. They should have played it around the wing. I don't know what happened tonight, mate. Dreadful.
What's the implications for this for the title race, in your opinion?
I don't know, man. I think we've still got a chance, yeah. I think we've still got a chance. Yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know.
How much of a loss was Partey not being in the starting 11 today? It's been unchanged for 6 weeks. How much of a loss was Partey, in your opinion, sir?
You could see the difference today. You saw how they played. They were all over the place. I couldn't believe it, man. Honestly, I'm gutted. Gutted, mate. That's about it, man. That's all I got to do.
Listen, there's still a lot of football to be played. You've got to play Man City and Manchester yet, so there's still a chance of turning things around if the team are consistent enough.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we can probably. I think we've got a chance, man. I think we can do this. I believe in him. Come on, Red Army, mate.
The way Pep set up today with 3 at the back, very attacking formation. He obviously knew he'd come to the win. Do you think he's outsmarted Arteta a little bit today?
Nah, I think they were lucky, man. We made too many mistakes. I don't think they played that well. They're fucking trash, yeah? You know, Red Army, mate. That's what I got to say.
Pitch football, we're outside the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
All right, mate. Mickey from Essex. I thought they looked like a team that wins things year in, year out, and we didn't. We huffed and puffed, and they stepped up again. And there you go.
How much of a loss was Partey not being in the starting team today for Arsenal?
Do you know what? I don't think we missed him that much. I thought Jorginho had a decent game. He would have been a bonus to have. But I just think up front we looked a bit lightweight.
How much of a blow is this for Arsenal in the title race?
Well, to be honest, mate, I've never thought we was in a title race. I've always aimed for top 4.
Fucking shit that game was.
As long as we finish above that lot from up the road. Yeah. Top 4 is what it's all about. Yeah. It would be nice to finish top 2 or 3, but there you go, fingers crossed.
The way Pep set up today with 3 at the back and the attacking formation he played, he obviously knew he had to win today. Do you think he maybe got one over on Arteta today tactically?
I think he probably did. Saying that, the first goal was a mistake, wasn't it? If they hadn't got that, they didn't really like scoring first half, but second half, they have a couple of goals they scored you can't argue with.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Listen, we will get a win over them some point.
Fingers crossed.
Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. We're outside the Emirates. Give me your immediate reaction to the game, sir.
Yeah, I think we have to keep believing, man. The people there, it was minute 20. And the people didn't believe. I was asking the people before the game, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win tonight. We have to keep believing, man. We can win this year."
What's the implications for the title race with this defeat to Manchester City today? How does that stand Arsenal instead for competing for the Premier League this year?
No, I think City's pretty strong. We already knew that, you know. We got like a long shot before this game, and we were ahead for a lot of points. But I already knew that this was gonna happen sooner than later. So.
Do you think Pep's tactically got one over on Mikel Arteta today?
It was about Pep. I think it was about the whole team. Maybe I believe in Mikel Arteta. I know he's doing a great job. And
you got a hint of Mikel Arteta about you. You look a bit like him.
Yeah, I'm from Spain. I like Santi Cazorla. See,
he's got the Cazorla on the back. What a player!
I love that. I still believe in this thing. I know we can win. Yeah, but they have to believe it, and the whole stadium has to believe it too. The key of this thing is believing and supporting. It doesn't matter if we lose 3-1. I mean, we have to keep going.
Aston Villa next week. Will Arsenal win? Will they keep this title race back on track?
Yeah, we can still win, and Aston Villa we're gonna crack them.
Unai Emery.
Unai Emery, yeah, I know, and Alex Moreno too. They just have that one in the left side. But yeah, there's a lot of games going on, and City are gonna lose a lot of games too. So
Still a lot to play for.
a lot of Premier League going on, and a lot of games. So
18 games, 17, 18 games to play.
maybe half of the points are in play. So we don't really know.
We're outside the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. Big defeat for Arsenal. I've got a fan all the way from Italy here. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Like, I watched the game and I liked the first half, but the second half I didn't like so much. Like, I think that Guardiola, they had a great approach to the match, and I think that, for example, the difference between Holland in the first half and the second half, it was huge. I think that Guardiola started the game. It's not a good moment for Arsenal. I think that with Villa, we need to back up and start again, because we are 51-51. So it's a really difficult moment. But we have they have 22 matches. We have 21. So I think that we have to go 3 points ahead, and we have to have the 3 points distance in order to being always in front of City, because if they keep winning, it's a big problem, I think.
Have Arsenal blown their chance to win the Premier League this season, in your opinion?
I'm a Napoli supporter. I support Napoli, and I think that Arsenal is the most similar type of play with Napoli. So I think that they are still the first contender to the Premier League. And it's so much years, so it's time to win the Premier League.
I saw some clips of the Napoli chairman stuck in traffic celebrating Napoli's win. It's one of the greatest clips I've seen. Do you know what clip I'm on about?
Yeah, I know. Also Osimhen got stuck in the traffic.
And he gets carried away and joins in the chants,
exactly.
Then gets angry again.
Yeah, but I think that now it's 30 years since our last Scudetto. So I think that Napoli has to stay concentrated, because we are 15 points ahead Inter and Milan.
Last time you won it was with Maradona.
Yeah, in 1990. So it's a lot of time ago. But also Arsenal has to win, because the chip is not in Premier League you have a lot of teams, and it's really difficult to win the Premier League. So I think that we hadn't won since Henry, since the Invincibles. So it's time to win it.
19 years has been a long time.
It's not 30 years, but it's still a lot of time.
Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3. We're outside the Emirates. Give us your immediate reaction to the game, sir.
Disappointed, mate. Disappointed with the result. Honestly, not going to lie. Not what we came here to see today. But yeah, listen, we're playing City, innit? You know, they've got big players, man. They've got big players. They're a big team. You know what I mean? We just got to move on to the next game, innit? Got a game in hand. Hopefully, just get back to winning ways, really, because the last few games we've been poor. You know? Substitutes, man. I don't know, Arteta, man. I think he's getting them wrong lately, last few games. But yeah, man, we got to change it quick, you know, or might not see the top again for a while.
What's the implications of tonight's loss to Manchester City for the title race, in your opinion, sir?
Listen, it's still a long way to go, man. It's not over just yet. You know what I mean? Listen, we've still got to take positives, man. We've come 18, 19 games. We've been top. You know, it's still a long way to go. We've got a game in hand. You know what I mean? We're not completely out of it, man. You know what I mean? Listen, City are City. They've been winning it. You know, they spend big money. You know, listen, we can only try to keep up. I still think we still got a chance, man. Still think we got a chance.
Contained City for long enough, but then they sort of broke through and the floodgates were opened a little bit. The way Pep set up was very attacking. Do you think he's got one over on Arteta tactically this evening?
Yeah, he probably has, you know. Listen, mate, it's all from the beginning of the game. Haaland being injured, all of that, you know what I mean? All the mind games, see how they were time wasting and all of that. Yeah, mate, listen, we got to go to their ground. You know what I mean? I don't know how we're going to line up for that. Partey was a big miss today, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. Tactically, man, I think Arteta got it. I don't know, man. Tomiyasu didn't really work for me today. substitutes again. We could have tightened up at 1-1, man. Or 1-1, we could have tightened it up a bit. You know what I mean? Yes. Just got to take this loss in it and move on to the next game, man. That's it.
I know you're in an emotional place right now. I know this loss hurt.
Oh yeah, this one hurt, man. I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt. Yeah, I'm lost, man. I'm lost for words, bro. You know what I mean? Just got to move on to the next game, man. We got Villa on the weekend. Hopefully we could get 3 points there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, hopefully. We just got to be positive, man. Stay positive. You know what I mean? Still a long way to go, as I said. We're not out of it completely, man. You know what I mean? Still in it. Still in it. Gooners, man. Up the Gunners, bruv. You get me?
We're outside the Emirates. Give me your immediate reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
The second half came out how we've basically been in the last second half of the season, just being down. Everyone's energy is not there anymore. Just heads are down at the moment. Walking up to the stadium, I come with pumped up energy, and walking out, I'm just literally shattered going home now. Because the second half is just not it's just not on. We were getting 2-3 passes together. We keep on losing the ball in the back. We're against the champion City. One little mistake first half showed you how they put a goal away. A little mistake. And they're still playing that style of football where a little error could cost a mistake. It's not on. I don't know. It seems all good first, but second half just heads are down at the moment. It's not good.
What's the implications of tonight's result for Arsenal and the title race this season?
The game in hand, let's see. We take game by game, but no game's going to be easy. Every game is hard. It's not going to be easy. I don't know. There's a chance still, but that hope's still not there anymore. The hope's not there. I don't think we're going to get that spot again, top again. I don't see it happening. City's taking it, and even in the game in hand, but the games coming up are tough.
Do you think Arsenal have blown their chance this season?
I hope not. I want to be positive. I hope they carry on. Second half's been not good, though. It's just not been good. And I feel that, I don't know, I feel we're lacking a striker. No, we ain't getting goals anymore.
Nketiah had 2 good chances today. I know he's been quite clinical, but in your opinion, should he have scored one of, if not 2 of those headers today?
The one that I see go past, he should have tapped it in. He should have even got a header. I don't know. I don't know if he even got the penalty or not, because it was only on the other side when we were sitting. But that's probably the only thing he's done all game. Martinelli was out of the game. Odegaard didn't do much. Players were missing tonight.
Do you think the lack of bringing in a recognised, not a big name striker, but someone that's going to excite the team has cost Arsenal?
It's showing now. It was in the last few games we coped, but now it's showing. It's showing that, look, we don't have a goal scorer here that can just tap him away. We don't have a threat. And you see at the front, there's 6 players at the front, what they had, all of them from the midfield to the strike. Quality. It is what it is, but look, we're going to carry on from Saturday, put the heads up high again, but they need to fix up Saturday.
Aston Villa Saturday.
Fix up, because that Unai Emery is going to be trying his best to get one over us.
The return of Unai, I forgot about that man.
Anyway, fingers crossed, let's hope we win on Saturday and carry on from there.